and I've been teaching Spanish for the past 35 plus years. But this year was different. I noticed that on the days when my students participated in the Healthy Mind, Healthy Body program, my classes went fabulously. They entered the classroom calmly, they remained focused, and I was able to get through a lot more work than I normally would. And I just want to say thank you for making this past teaching year really one of the best ever.
I had never heard of the program. I was new to the program, and I obviously came with an open mind, and the benefits are just amazing. And I just think it just opens the children's mind to a way of thinking, and I just love it. And I practice it too in the morning. When we have our morning connection, I sit with the children, so all of our minds are cleared and ready to work.
Okay, well, it's really great to be able to teach after Miss Ash's meditation class, because the kids seem to be very calm and much at peace. And in fact, actually, I love to just hear what Miss Ash does during her class, because I become very peaceful too.
I am always aware of helping children with their emotions now, in addition to their academic skills, because you can't reach their academic potential if they have emotional issues that are blocking them in the moment. So I'm constantly aware of reading their situation, and if we need to, taking a moment to drop our minds, or collectively doing some deep breathing. The difference is clear both amongst individual learners and for my entire group, because the way individuals can handle themselves better affects the entire group. And what I love about it is that the Healthy Minds, Healthy Body program provides children with tools that are easy for them to remember and that they can use independently. They don't need an adult sitting there helping them through the process. They are able to do that all on their own. And so issues that could take time away from instruction are resolved with the child's own power without me having to interfere, which only betters the entire classroom. So that's when I always feel the most excited about the program and the ways it helps the children, is when I hear they can do it at home and that they're trying to teach their brothers, sisters, moms, and dads how to use the tools as well.
You know, we've had a couple parents come in to visit the school in our classroom during times where students have been working on a history project or an English essay. And it's really phenomenal to see the parents' reactions when my students stop and take a deep breath before moving on to something really challenging, because what the parents are able to see in just visiting for a few moments is that our students, especially middle schoolers, are able to put practices of social emotional well-being, of self-awareness into their intellectual work. And I think that is really phenomenal that at such a young age they are able to take control of how they feel and how they act.
We'll do alternate nostril breathing or our 10 breaths, and it just kind of calms everyone down and it gets them back and ready to learn and focus. And it gives them just a toolbox of things that they're able to do to help them out with their social and emotional needs. Time in math class when I could tell that one of my students was getting very, very frustrated because she thought that what she was doing was too hard. So I will just say, Stella, let's breathe for a second. So we take a couple deep breaths, and then it calms her down, and I can see that she is just like dropping her mind at that moment and letting the feeling of frustration go, and then she's able to get right back to her work, and it works out.
One thing I've noticed when I'm working with my students is that they really want to have control, and a lot of times they don't think that they're in control. But with the tools from Healthy Minds, Healthy Bodies, they've learned that they really have a lot more control than they think. Control over their emotions, their feelings, their actions even. One thing that I do in class now is that if I just say drop your mind when everyone's getting a little rowdy and I know that they could be making better choices, I'll find that even though one student will immediately drop their mind, the others will notice that that one student has, and then it becomes this domino effect, and all of a sudden there's a hush over the whole classroom, and it's probably the quietest the classroom is during the day.
We feel that the meditation really gives our students the tools that they need in the classroom and at home. When they feel that anxiety or that stress coming up, it's something they can use to really calm themselves down and gives them the tools, gives the teachers the tools to do that in the classroom as well as at home. We find it's a really integral part of our everyday here at Oakcrest Academy.
I have also heard children, the students, tell their parents to drop their mind when they come to pick them up and they're signing them out, and the parents are just like overwhelmed with work or phone calls and emails and rushing the child and let's go, we have to go, hurry up, let's go, you know. And the first thing they say is, Mom, stop, drop your mind. Let's start from, step one.